Welcome to My Normal Life, ? Recently I've been reviewing home security cameras, specifically the outdoor kind that use solar and are wireless. And I've learned a lot over the last, several months, about these cameras and their features, and a lot of the misinformation out there on the old internet. To get to the point, a lot of manufacturers say they have 2K cameras, which are better than HD. Supposed to be twice as good as HD, but they're essentially not as good, okay? And even those that say they do 4K, it's not as good as, high quality 4K. And I'm going to explain to you the reasons very specifically. Their signals are typically compressed, okay? Okay, this is a normal 4K picture that you get using a 4K camera, be it a phone or like my Lumix here, or any kind of camera, or even a professional camera, which might cost $5,000, $10,000, $20,000, $100,000 in some cases. But you get a lot of information. You get a lot of information. What these cameras have to do is compress it to a little tiny little stream, and that's sort of like ruins it to a certain extent, but you get something. So I'm going to essentially show you in this video different samples of video. 3 samples, 720p, 1080p, and 1080p is 1K, by the way. That's another word for it. And 4K TV, okay? I mean video. And of course a sample from my recent video that said they do HD, but it's so compressed. And of course, also another issue a lot of these cameras have is that they don't shoot at a very high frame rate. Typically, a good frame rate is about 30 or 24 in the United States, 24 frames a second. To get the cameras, they shoot these images. Each little frame might shoot 15 frames a second. So it's rather staccato when you look at it. So they got these, they collect this kind of image, they compress it, and they only shoot it, let you have it. They miss a frame, and they'll send one, miss a frame, and show another one. So it's that's why they look so the way they do. Okay. So before I start showing you sample videos, again, the key point to understand is that you need to capture good video. If you plan to catch the good guy and the good, and also your brother-in-law, your sisters, your family, your children, or anybody you want to know that's your friends, you say, hey, that's my friend John. Oh, that's not my friend John. That's a guy trying to steal something from my porch. He's trying to steal my Amazon packages from my porch. I don't like that. You actually can see his face. You can identify the license plate. You can, features that you can share via video to the police. Say, hey, this is the guy. Right here. This is a license plate right here. Instead of fuzzy, poor, high quality video, you can't even tell. I don't know who that guy is. I think it's a boy. I think it's a man. So again, let me emphasize, resolution is king in security. The higher the resolution your camera, the more successful you're going to be identifying people, friend or foe, doing good things or bad things, in front of your house, in the back of your house, the side of your house, inside your house, wherever they are, okay? So let me show you the 3 samples I shot with my 4K camera, and I downsampled it to 1K, which is 1080p, and I downsampled it in half of that, 720p, in my recent video that I supposedly was HD, and I'll have a summation at the end. Hope you like it. We'll start off with 720p, which is half of 1K. And you can see that it's pretty good resolution at 720p, especially on my little screen here on my computer. But if you have it on a 4K TV, it's going to look a little, not as good as 4K. And of course, we now have 8K TV. Those are very impressive, don't you think? And there's my mug. And now we're going to get into 1080p or 1K video. It's definitely an improvement. It's twice, pretty much the resolution of 720p. And a lot of my cameras that I've been checking out on the old YouTube that are security cameras. They're 1K or 2K. 2K is twice as good as this, by the way, and they don't even look even remotely as good, even with my ugly mug right there, as good as my HD video. This is 4K video now. Again, to get the HD and 720p, I downsampled from this original 4K that I shot with my Lumix G85. Again, the quality's pretty good. It's not a professional camera. This is only a $1,000, now about $700 camera that you can buy. A nicer camera, $5,000 camera with 422 video, etc., etc., and 10-bit video instead of 8-bit would look very nice. This is what I shot with the other camera, and of course you can see the quality is definitely not there. Again, when you're shooting video, resolution is king. Resolution is king. If you can't identify the perpetrator or your friend, they all look the same, huh? It ain't gonna do you any good when you try to share that image of that person, doing those nefarious things, in your front yard, your side yard, front of your house, across the street, wherever they were at. So it's important to have high resolution. I'm saving all my pennies. I was thinking about getting some cheap camera, but I'm going to save my pennies and get something that actually says they're 4K, because I know at least 4K, after it's compressed, it's going to look pretty decent. It might look more like 2K or HD, actually, at the end, HD. I saw some of these videos and I go, that looks like suspiciously like HD after it's all compressed and processed and sent through the tube to my computer, to my phone. It looks like HD, but at least it starts off pretty good at 4K, and then it's downsampled, compressed, processed, heavily processed. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. I was trying to be as informative as I can. My background, I'm a photographer, videographer. I worked for corporations and nonprofits. I own my own studio in Silicon Valley where I shot a lot of film, and I took a lot of photographs. And I also have a degree, and I used to teach at a university in photography and film. So I know a little bit of what I speak, just a tiny bit. Just a tiny bit, okay? Hope you're doing fantastic. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video, and ring the bell for future notifications. From Fort Worth, Texas, this is Jesus Manuel Mena Garza. Please leave your kind and friendly comments. If you have any questions, leave them down below. Gracias. Adios. Oh, by the way, I'm going to have a suggestion for a camera that I've been looking at a lot of videos below, okay? So I'm going to leave one suggestion. It's an Amazon affiliate link. Thank you very much. Again, gracias. Adios. Bye-bye.